WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
I caught up with former Scout running back Jordan Roberts on the University of Charleston campus earlier this week after he had one of his best games of his college football career. UC defeated the 24th-ranked UNC Pembroke team as Roberts had 327 all-purpose yards in the game. He gained 144 yards rushing and returned a kickoff for 100 yards and a touchdown. The win catapulted UC into a 25th place in the National Division II rankings. Let's continue our conversation with Jordan Roberts. Jordan, you mentioned there right before the break, you wanted to continue to play football on a professional level in some sort, some way. If that would not work out, what's plan B?
Plan B would be to coach football, and I feel like I have all the knowledge and tools necessary to coach football. And I just want to stick around the game. And if I'm not able to coach football, then I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do. But I haven't looked that far into the future yet.
What's a typical day like for you once you roll out of bed in the morning? And just take us through a typical day.
A lot of mornings we'll have meetings at 7 a.m. And then after our meetings, they usually last for about 25, 30 minutes. We'll go over practice and what we need to work on. We'll also watch game film on the opponent, figure out their tendencies and what defense they run. After that, I usually have class at 8 a.m. in the mornings. And then I have a class at 10 a.m. And then I'll eat lunch, and then I'll go straight to practice. Practice usually lasts 3.5 hours. And then on Tuesday, after my class, I have a night class on Tuesday nights, so I have class at 6:30. So, it's a really busy day. In between classes, you might have to, do some homework. You might have another football meeting. It's a busy day. People don't understand how much time it consumes. People think, you play football, you got a lot of opportunity, like, you have a lot of free time. They do take care of you, but, you don't have a lot of free time to do whatever you want. You can't just, sometimes you have opportunities, but a lot of times you don't, and it's really time-consuming.
Where do you see yourself 5 years from today?
Hopefully making a lot of money in the National Football League, playing running back, if not starting a running back by then, which I think I will be. Hopefully playing on a team, on special teams, getting to do what I like to do, and I'm not sure where I'll live, wherever the team is, but I really haven't looked that far in the future yet, but hopefully I'm still playing football in 5 years.
Who were some of your heroes growing up as a child?
I didn't have any heroes growing up as a child, but I look up to my dad and my mom and my family. Family's a big part of my life. I care a lot about them. I care about my grandmas and grandpa, and just I'm a family guy, and I've been around them my whole life, and that's another reason I went to Charleston. It's close to home, and I get to see them a lot. But after this year, I might not get to see them that much. But I'm doing this for them, to try to help them out, make them proud. I just want to be the best player I can be, and just make them proud, and not let any opportunities slip by.
Let me ask you this: who were some of the people that were influential to you while you were still in high school?
Definitely my dad, and Coach Griffith was influential in high school for me. I think him and my dad both instilled a lot of traits that made me what I am today, because my work ethic. I think my dad pushed me to have a great work ethic, and so did Coach Griffith. And sometimes Coach Griffith, he thought I worked a little bit too much, but I just learned a lot from them, and a lot of experiences that I got from them I'll never forget.
Anybody influential to you at the next level here at college?
My teammates are. I try to, help them out the best I can. I don't want to let them down. Definitely don't want to let down my coaches. They put a lot on my shoulders, and I expect to get the job done and, do it better than they think I can even do it. And Coach Vrabel, he's my offensive coordinator. I'm really close to him, and he's done a lot for me. He's a great guy, a great coach. I look up to him, and I just want to do really good for this football team. I look up to Coach Kirkland. I look up to Coach Gregory, who's our strength coach, Coach Johnson, our offensive line coach, and Coach Albright, and defensive coordinators, George Shell. I just look up to all the coaches and just want to, make this football team successful.
Here there's a little brother playing over at Madison Middle, and here he's a pretty good ball player. Is he going to follow in the steps of Big Brother?
Yeah, he's a great football player. I actually just got the chance to go watch him play. I I don't think it was this Thursday, but it was last Thursday I got to watch him play, and I think he had 3 touchdowns. He had 2 interception returns for touchdown and another rushing, and he caught a 2-point conversion. He looked really good. I think he's going to be a great football player, and he just needs to keep at it, keep working hard, and I try to help him the best I can. This summer I worked out with him a little bit in the backyard, trying to help him out, get him ready for this football season.
To date, what's your most memorable moment in college football?
My most memorable moment would probably be, I can't point to which game it would be, but I mean, I feel like we're in that memorable moment right now because we're 7-1. So I mean, beating UNC Pembroke was a huge win because they were ranked top 25 in the country. I'll never forget that game. Last year, beating West Virginia Wesleyan, they was ranked number 11 in the country. That was a huge win. That was a win when our playoff chances weren't on the line. And I believe we're living a memorable moment right now with each game that we play.
One final question. Do you consider yourself a team leader, and why?
Yeah, I consider myself a team leader. I mostly lead by example. I'm not a real vocal guy when it comes to speaking in front of a crowd, but, I lead in ways that people know that I'm leading. It may not be, rah-rah, getting everybody in a group and shouting different stuff, but I feel like I lead by example, and I lead on the field. When we're in the huddle, I try to pick guys up, and I'm ready to finish this thing out and, get in the playoffs and win the rest. I'm focused on Linville State this week. I'm ready to play them right now.
Once his career at the University of Charleston is completed later this year, he will have the opportunity to play in one final game at the college level. Jordan has been invited to play in the 19th Annual Freedom Bowl Division II Senior Football All-Star Game that will be played in Virginia Beach, Virginia on January 21st. After that, Jordan will focus on continuing football on the professional level. From the Black and Gold family, we wish Jordan Roberts the very best. We'll be back with more Black and Gold football after this break. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC.